Well, it's the Monte, and there's people arriving from all over the place. All over the world. We've had Chinese people, all sorts. And I think we're ready. Very smart, madam. Very smart. And I don't want you to do any kick-arsing today. I want you to dumb it down a bit. Don't make the men look bad, okay? Filling up now. It's filling up. This is Neil. Neil from Northampton.
How you doing? Pleased to meet you people.
Apparently watches our Facebook channel, and
yes, I sure do.
He's got himself along here, and he's dressed in the style of. That's got to be worth a couple of extra points. Definitely.
Indeed.
Cheers, Neil.
It's
going to be a busy one. Eddie's got his favourite cap on with a fluffy bit on the top. If you're a sniper, you'd have to shoot him, wouldn't you? Regardless of what side he was on. Just shoot him because of the hat. I'll zoom in a bit more. I might throw a rock at him later. Lots of photos being taken, lots of happy people.
Yeah.
Apparently it's Tank Fest at the Tank Museum. Next week they asked if I could take a T55 down there because they've done their clutch on the 2S or the, whatever they've got, ISU. Oh look, Naomi Campbell's overalls. Shall I tell him of the good news? Sir, you were wearing Naomi Campbell's overalls. The only ones with Tanks-alot on. I had them specially printed, and then guess what? They fuzzed it out. They fuzzed it out after I'd gone specially to Banbury and had Tanks-alot put on them. She had to do a special thing on the barrel of my tank, completely naked, firing 2 Uzi submachine guns at the same time. A very wobbly experience, which I shall never forget. Hello, sir.
Hiya.
Are you mates?
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
Me.
Okay, that's what I like, misplaced confidence. The good news is, if he does win, you get to ride in the turret. And you'll get to see things where he'll be eyes shut, head down, glass shattering all over the top of him. You might win, but you won't see what you've won. Not till afterwards.
I don't want to win now.
Where have you come from?
Wigan.
Wigan? Oh, a long way. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Thank you for coming. A few women driving today, that's quite worrying.
Is it?
Yeah, no, they're a bit good. They're a bit good. They come along here, nothing about having fun, it's about beating us men. That's what it is. There's another one there, look. Popping up all over the place. It's terrible. We should ban them. Just ban them. Come along, do a man's thing and win. It's terrible. This is where it all goes on. If you're no hassle when you're booking in, we give you a sweet. If you are a hassle, then it's wah, chop to the throat. If all your paperwork's correct, you've done it all properly, sweetie time. Are you all about done, darling?
Yep.
We've got 2 people haven't arrived. We're going to ring them. So where are you? Safely, smoothly, drive well. Skill. Give us great skill if you're driving. And my blokes will recognise that immediately. On some of the vehicles, on the Abbott especially, you can have a loved one in the turret when you're driving around. And getting on vehicles is also pretty dangerous, but you'll always have an over-friendly person. Do you remember Benny Hill on the Italian job? Nobody slipped. Barry Burke, Andrew Orchard. Let's go up the business end and see what's going on. Martin's giving me a sort of a salute, or is he shielding the sun from his eyes? Jack's doing what he loves to do. Good old Jack. My wife's looking beautiful. Very good on registration today. Hi honey, how are you? She's good.
I'm fine.
She's on her tank being happy. Got your bag with your clobber?
I've got my water.
Yep.
I've got my pens.
I've got any food in there?
I've had my bagel.
Your bagel? Sounds good to me. We may have to replace these. Just maybe. Me and Ash will replace you in a little while so you get a bit of a break.
Eh?
Me and Ash are going to swap around a little bit with you so you get a bit of a break. Okay. Here comes the man with Naomi Campbell's overalls on. He's going to like this. He's going to drive it like he... Now, you have to watch this young lady because she's a bit over-friendly with her hands getting you on, okay? I'll have to keep reprimanding and slapping her fingers. Yes, parked in a knobbly bit. Slav, if you're watching, the one you should have bought, still going fantastic. I'm going to put my foot on the ladder. To watch these 2 guys, because these 2 guys came together and they're going to be doing 4-3-2 racing, I reckon. So you've got to be a little bit careful. Let's see how Phil's getting on. Phil's another Spartacus, come up here on a day years and years ago. Now this Abbott looks a bit rough around the edges, but I think it's still only done about 65 miles. Under new management. I drove this around the back of Buckingham Palace. Walk around this 439. I had a load of these come up that had all done about 20 miles. A beautiful, beautiful vehicles, and one of them had so much stuff inside. I haven't touched the interior. I haven't done anything to it. But look at that, look, it's a late rebuild because it's got the smooth covering and it's got white interior instead of silver. But yeah, beautiful vehicle. Years ago, if you had a 432 before the Ukrainian war, it was worth sort of 17, 18 grand, and this would have been worth quite a lot more because it was special. But now it's gone the other way, and it's a horrible thing to do, but this needs ripping out completely and throwing away and turning back into a 432. But look at that, look. It's all very, very new. A real minter. I don't know what the miles are. Shall we have a look? Come on then. Let's have a look at the miles. It's done. It's done. It's done. Oh, 44 miles. That's all she's done. And I bet we've done half of them. Our next team, all excited, raring to go. The first person who gets is obviously the keenest, which I think deserves an extra point before they even start to drive. Hiya! Take a seat, get comfy. Well done, Phil, good drive. With age comes experience, and that guy really knew how to do it. And so did Alan beforehand, Welsh guy. He could really drive too. It's nice when you get a good driver, makes my job very easy. I'm giving Kate a little rest. This thing here, this should be revolved around, it's quite stiff, but this must be hitting her in the boobies. It's not a pleasant place for it to be. That bit should be at the front. I've got my hammer ready, that's got two, let's get the awkward customers. Okay, what you've got is two levers for your steering. If you can pull the left one towards you without touching the button on the top, give it a good yank. And don't rev it, that's it. Now all the way forward. Right, now on your left hand side you'll see a gear shift. Put that second notch from the front. That will keep us in a low range of gears. Yep, that's the one. Now you found the noisy pedal. The other little pedal's an ejector seat. Don't stamp on that, right? You're ordered? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you driving today?
No, just spectating.
Ah, I get you. And who's your driver?
Michael Woodhouse.
I get you. Hell of a hat you got there. Where'd you get a hat like that?
I think my granddad got it off a dead German.
Oh, right, okay. Well, as long as you've washed it, that'd be right, wouldn't it? And you're driving. Now, did you come as a driver or have you upgraded?
Upgraded today.
Oh, I love it when someone upgrades and wins. Yeah, that's the ultimate kick 'em in the balls,
plan.
Isn't it? Yeah, yeah, good. Now, I've had 2 episodes. I was on the last group. I thought I'd take over Instructional, give me Mrs. a break, and I had 2 exceptional drivers. And one of those was a woman, and I was shocked. I even took her through the scenic route, and I was shocked at how good she did it. Her name was Kay. She doesn't know she's done well. You'll keep it a secret till the end. But if she ever watches this video, she should be recruited quickly.
Oh.
Probably not for combat, but more training purposes, because she had a right feel for it. Caleb, see? It is Caleb. Clarkson's farm. I knew. He could call himself Jack now, but when I shouted Caleb, that's what the Germans used to do, wasn't it? And someone looked round straight away, that's who it is. So you're fed up with Clarkson, miserable bastard, and you're going to come in and help us. All right, well, your driving was good, so you'll be welcome. You'll be welcome. Don't know what he's laughing about. It'd be bloody handy for you, size of him, lifting up all them decks. And all the heavy work, wouldn't he? Yeah, good. That's 2 recruits we got today. I bought the young lad for 600 quid. Where's he gone? Well, that's the morning done, with 3 teams down the bottom, 3 teams up the top. How's Phil? Shaken, not stirred. A little bit of perspiration. I can see you've had quite a hard day. And now back for lunch. Best part of the day. time I did an appraisal on Ashley's Jeep, Champ rather. Little scratch there, little scratch. Oh, another little scratch there, probably on it. Now this is an interesting modification on the older radio. How cool is that? You can play cassettes in it. Oh look, he's got a load of planes in the bottom there, look. They're all ready to fly. Austin Champ, 52 to 2002. Champ, July 2002. It must have been some Champ Club thing. We must find out where that is and we must go. My one hasn't got that lump there. They've bypassed it somehow. And it hasn't got that bit, radio tuner. I'm looking for the snorkel that goes on here. I'm looking for a Champ snorkel. There must be someone out there with one on a shelf who wants too much money for it. I'm known for paying too much money for things that I particularly want. Well, it's all still going nicely. Chugging away, the sun's shining, lots of happy people, lots of lovely food. Spare rib sausage, chicken curry, and mango chutney. You can't ask for more, can you? Well, that's what I had anyway. It's having a jolly good fly. And the jet is up there, but it's going to be a speck in the sky because it gets very high speed. The jet flies very straight and very fast. And it is 100 pounds and we have them available. There it goes, meow, I think. Yes, I do like the jet, I must admit. It's got a rubber nose cone. Yeah, I'll try and zoom in a bit, but it's difficult because the thing's going like a bat out to hell. It's going like a whirling dervish. Theme is the day, I think. Under new management. That's a nice sight, isn't it? Seeing lots of armour chugging along through the countryside at once. Well, it depends what country you're in, I suppose. But it's good if you see it in the UK. It's the end of the day, and I like to go around and see what's going in the other areas. So you're having a tidy up, are you? Or is this firewood? This is firewood. Oh, I see. I thought he was just tidying the woods. I like people tidying the woods. Now, the lads have been down here and trimmed some of the grass down, I think. It looks very shorn. And, yeah. Anyway, they learn all sorts of survival skills off Big John. And, yeah, burning things and Vaseline and cotton wool and all this kind of clever stuff that gets you out of a sticky moment. Snake bites, stuff like that. He keeps them enthralled. Various equipment he's got there. Right, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go and have a look at the clays. For my little tour, I thought I'd nick Ashley's Jeep while he's not looking. And I tell you what, it drives better than my one. This is lovely and smooth. Mine's a bit lumpy, like it's slightly out of timing or something. But this is very, very peachy. This is fast. Twice the speed of my one, I can tell already. On song. Now, this is where Steve teaches people to shoot clays safely. Everyone thinks a shotgun's easy and it chucks stuff all over the place, but it's not easy and it doesn't throw like shot all over the place. You have to be quite precise. See if this man can hit any. My poor old duck over there must have been shot 1,000 times. Has anybody hit one? Yeah. Oh, they all say that, yeah. What they don't know is some of these clays are steel. Just goes ping and don't break them.
In we go, then keep to the left. Left foot forward as far as it will go.
Did he just ask him if he hangs to the left? Surely not. How would that affect your swing? Well, I suppose balance, depending.
Into your shoulder.
Steve shoots an under and over, I shoot a side by side.
Down this bit here between your two sets of teeth, down on the woodwork there, looking up that.
Amazing how many people haven't fired a shotgun before.
Down a little bit lower at the front.
Absolutely amazing.
Right, keep your head down on the
But the world's changing.
That's a rising bird. So
If you shoot a shotgun, it means you're a terrorist. Terrible, isn't it?
We'll have a look at one first.
He's got it.
Right.
Do you want ear defenders? Pardon.
Nice and tight. Lean. That's it. Get your head a little bit further forward. Finger over the trigger. Start about there. When you're ready, call for it. Bolt. Right, you were low and slightly left.
Yeah, a bit low and
So
left.
if you think of a clock.
Okay, we'll talk to someone who's already shot. Have you already shot? Have you already shot? No.
Haven't shot yet.
Yeah, it's easy when you're sitting there, isn't it?
No,
It's easy when you're watching. Anybody shot? How many did you get?
0.
Oh, consistent though.
That man over there.
Consistency means you might be always to the left, and with a bit of practice you'd be bang on, whereas if you get 3 that means you're all over the place. I'm trying to make him feel better. 4? Wow.
There was no 5 to go for.
Now I'm surprised no one's pulled your cap off, thrown it in the air and shot it, because I've seen that done many times. 3, that's good. You got some?
It's there.
Oh wow, look at that. Tank earmuffs.
Yeah.
Like it. Like it a lot. You should get an extra point for what you're wearing.
Yeah, I should get.
Yeah, I thought you were an instructor. I thought you were working here, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think you should.
that would be a good job.
Are you local?
No, unfortunately.
Oh dear, you'll have to live on site.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Well, I've missed this stand. So they've got 2 Stormers sitting there beautiful. Then they've got another 2 there just in case. Then they've got another one there just in case. Then we've got 2 in the car park came this week just in case. And the Springers, all we've had is a puncture and one stop charging. Ed's having a hard day, look. You can always tell. He's drunk all them, look. Well, it looks like Mad Dog Hargreaves bought his mortar today. That's very cool. Sometimes he's not up to the lugging around, but he's getting a bit stronger and a bit so he's full on today. Lilies have come out nice, very, very nice. Let's see what he's up to.
Return ramrod and back to the shoulder arms. And from this
Barking
position,
mad,
this is
completely
loaded,
barking mad.
But there are 3
But we
more
love
to
him.
fire in the sequence, to fire in the musket. But before that, I'm going to show you how it actually
Completely
works.
barking mad.
We need sprinkle, please. So, if you look, there's a little hole in the side of the barrel, and that communicates the main charge. So when you bite that cartridge off, you put a few grains of powder into the pan here, and that acts as a fuse.
Woof.
When you close the pan, you trap it in there, so and even turn it upside down. It won't lose your powder, and it should be safe. If you pull the trigger, it should not go off. This is only at half cock, and when we hand you the gun, it will be at half cock, so you'll have to cock it. So to complete the sequence from the shoulder arms. Oh, one of the other positions, had it been in inclement weather, would be perhaps to secure arms. Tucking the lock under your arm, keeping it out of the way of the rain, stopping rain running down the barrel. But of course, had you not wanted the cartridge, your bought it would have just gone plop on the ground. So it's an important ingredient. So to complete the sequence, make ready, cock your musket, elbow comes down. You'll see all these orders are exaggerated, so commanding officers can see at a glance. I'm ready for the next, which is present or aim. And think of a well-known expression that would describe what you're just about to witness. And give fire. Back to first position. I've got your musket, handle cartridge. So, well-known expression. See what I mean? Scum of the bloody earth.
So lots of expectation, and it just comes to a little. Is a.
Where did I put the gunpowder? What did you see?
Got it there? Or smoke?
There's always someone asking questions at the end, isn't there?
There's one slightly more intelligent. Well done, sir. Do pay attention, we will be asking questions. So, your task, I'm going to hand over to Will now. Your task is to Yankee rebels in there. Wrong yellows. Have we got any French or Americans here? No? Oui? No. You sure you wouldn't like to go stand next to Francois? So, yeah, we're going to use a slightly different loading procedure. I'll show them this loading procedure. So we're going to use a very small charge of powder. So it won't have much kick and it won't have much bang. And it's so we don't set Nick's field alight, because he's left all this dry grass here, all this hay,
Especially
ready
for you.
to burn down the field, and 20 or 30 cars to go with it. Probably yours. Where's yours there?
Yeah.
Oh, you're all right. We can push it into the lake if it goes. And we've got these delicious citron flavoured bonbons, which we need to
Pull the trigger, and that would obviously fire a round off. And then it would reload again, and I would fire again. Okay, so this was a highly reliable precision weapon used in World War II. Okay, however, then on the Eastern Front, then with all the snow and the mud, this weapon became unreliable, and the German soldiers started using the Russian submachine gun, which we're going to go on to next. Any questions then on the MP38?
No, I've got a question on this. Where did the safety catch light start coming in?
So when you cock it, you can apply the safety catcher.
But what sort of gun did it start?
Probably around that time, to be honest, yeah, because anything semi-automatic and that, you needed a safety catch on it. Okay, MP38 then. Next, we're going to go on to the Russian PPSH-41, which is this. Okay, so the previous weapon, the MP38, was precision, reliable, accurate, and expensive to make. This is the
We won't put him off. Oh, sweeties. You get free sweeties as well, eh? How about that? And lots of rubber planes for people to come and play with. Lots of rubber planes. The best thing about a Springer is the suspension. It's very, very smooth. Everything else is a bit sketchy, but the suspension is wonderful. We've never rolled one, and we've never had anyone get whiplash injuries. How's Jill?
Hiya.
Going smooth?
Oh, it's running very, very well. We've had a
Good.
couple of tyres fly off.
That's what
Bit
happens.
hot, but,
Luckily, I had 20 done the other day. They're in the back of that trailer. At huge expense, but we're ready. Now, here comes Tom on the Stormer. This is the sand-coloured one. Good old Glenn, good old Glenn. He'll be pleased to see his vehicle earning a crust. Being tested before potentially going to Ukraine, you never know. Yes, he could have changed down there, if we're honest. Yes, all going well. First lap is your practice lap, second lap you get ripped, and the third lap is called the suicide lap. And we try and avoid letting people have 3 laps. Always dangerous. Hello again, you've still got my cap, I see. You're looking after that nicely for me. Okay. And what sort of films do you like? I wonder if I've got enough DVDs for you in the caravan when you move in. A lot of war films. Good. A few cowboys. Lots of John Wayne. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Minecraft, that rings a bell. Yeah, now I see they've tightened up that track from yesterday. Thursday when we had the Dutch people up. Just getting a little bit slack. Perfect preparation prevents piss poor performance. Well done, boys. It's finishing now. We're just waiting for the last team from the Stormers to come back. And then it's scores on the doors, and then one of these lucky people gets to run over the Volkswagen. German car. So basically it's all over, and now we're going to the car crash. Lots of excited people. This gentleman came second. He'll have to come back again. He'll have to come back again and again and again. Jack is nicely hiding inside the Chieftain, and Ashley's explaining the rudiments of running a car over and how to squint when the glass hits you in the face. His dad's sitting in the turret thinking, I think I've got the best end of the job, because no one wants half a windscreen thrown over them. And the German Volkswagen is looking there very, very nice. 395,000 miles. If I could have got it another few hundred miles, I probably would have been able to sell it back to Volkswagen. They nearly took the bait. Apparently, if you get it to 1 million, they give you a new car in exchange. Everyone's poised. They're all waiting for the big crush. Everyone's thinking, how could I have tried a little harder? How could I have increased my score just by 3 points? When can I come again? When can I have another go? Is it like a goldfish at the fair? Could I just buy a crush? Do I have to come 10 times? Anything's possible. That's my boy. Well done, Jack. We know he's Caleb, really. After a hard day on the tanks with loads and loads of people, it's lovely to come over to the jet ski canyon and fly the planes up and down it and scream around. And tonight's the first night we've had 4 going at once, and that was quite exciting. Tom stuck his in the mud, it's still going, covered in mud. Ashley's thinking about going under the digger boom over there at goodness knows what speed, and that's a bit reckless. The digger's over there with the arm out. But yeah, we screamed him around lovely tonight, and I've got a feeling there'll be a couple more in the air on the next corporate we do. Nice way of unwinding at the end. Good sheep fun. You can buy loads of propellers cheap, but we are getting through the propellers because we're getting reckless now. And Jack's just trying to weld a propeller back together with his lighter, so it'll be interesting to see if it works.
The servo cable gone on servo.
Ashley's one is affecting my plane without a doubt. Mine won't run.
Should we turn my remote on?
Yeah, if you do, it might help. He stands there with his remote on.
Switch it on at the last minute.
Right, now try your plane.